for the drop.
I'm sorry, the drop?
Hello everybody, welcome. It is your very cheesy host, Jesus Christ. Today we are playing and doing a little bit different today. We're going back in time. We're going back to 2007 with BattleStations Midway. This is the Pacific theater of World War II. So we're going to be playing the single player campaign and starting from the very beginning. So basically it starts from Pearl Harbor and we're going to go on from there. So we're going to start and we're going to basically go right into the cutscene.
In late 1941, Japanese forces had massed in Southeast Asia. On December 6th, President Roosevelt sent a personal note to the Emperor of Japan, appealing to him to cease warmongering. This son of man has just sent his final message to the Son of God.
It's been great to see you again, Don.
You too, Henry. I still say you owe me $10.
I still say the race ain't over yet.
Technically, I'm a higher rank than you already.
That's only because you Marine pilots have a command structure that's a lot less demanding than the rest of the U.S. Navy. Besides, you're in the war. I'm not. That ain't a fair contest.
Always an excuse.
You know you've been overpromoted.
I'll see you somewhere in the Pacific.
Here's hoping. If they ever let us off this damn island.
Right, as we just saw, the Japanese are on their way to attack Pearl Harbor.
Welcome aboard, sir. Where to?
At ease, sailor.
Okay,
Battleship
steer
Row,
using
the
D and A,
Phoenix. Hi, sir.
and
Wanna take
obviously
the wheel?
throttle with
You bet.
W and S. Alright, so our objective is to go to the USS Phoenix. And we are going to change the direction of the camera controls here from up is down, down is up, to up is up and down is down, because that is really annoying. What is it called? Inverted, I think is what they call it. Nonetheless, so our objective is to head to the USS Phoenix. So that's what we're gonna do. So, alright, so those look like American planes. That's obviously an American boat. Alright, so we are obviously in the center of Pearl Harbor here. Or in the military port for Pearl Harbor. Have a whole bunch of US ships around here. Alright, I'm guessing the Phoenix is that little blue marker that's over there.
Beautiful
Yes,
morning,
alright,
sir.
so that's USS Phoenix.
Best time of the day. Makes Pearl look like the world's biggest boating pond.
Quickest way to Phoenix is through
Alright,
this channel on the
so
right,
what do we
sir.
got here? We got the Oklahoma, the
Don't worry,
Oshima,
sailor. I
Virginia,
know where I'm
Tennessee, Arizona, Dobbin. Some LST ships. Whitney, that looks like a cargo ship. California, yeah, and the Phoenix is right over here. So that's where we're going to be going. Yep, alright. Yes, I'm going to the USS Phoenix. I'm going. So it looks like we're on a little patrol torpedo boat here, which is pretty cool. So again, this game was released in 2007. I had this game on disc, and oh, cutscene.
My name is Henry Walker. I'm currently a U.S. Naval lieutenant on the USS Phoenix. All my life, I wanted to follow my father's footsteps, be a Navy man. Now that I'm here, well, it just ain't what I hoped it would be. Then again, they say be careful what you wish for.
Man the guns! Incoming at 3 o'clock! Helmsman, full speed ahead. Let's not be a sitting target.
Anyways, this game came out in 2007, and I have it on disc for the 360. And then right after I bought it, my 360 decided to crash on me. So, holy crap! That is a lot of Japanese planes.
Those are Japanese planes, sailor, and they ain't
Got
dropping
some hits on that plane there.
Target aircraft has been neutralized.
Looks like that one's
sir.
going down.
We have
Yeah, he's going down. All right, cool.
We got him riled, sir.
Whoa, holy! This game is in depth. And what I mean by that is that there's just a lot going on. Oh, and I'm getting shot at? Oh, okay, cool. You love to hear that.
Arizona's gone.
explosion that big. Her
Well, it
magazine's
sounds like they're
gone
just
out.
at Arizona.
I got one. I got one.
Have more planes coming
Good
in.
shooting, sailor. Now keep firing.
But I have this game on 360, and right around the, like I said, right around the time I decided I was going to play it, the 360 crashed,
Sir,
and
Oklahoma's rolling over.
I eventually got an Xbox One,
God.
and then just never got back in,
Poor
never got back to trying to play it. But I've been wanting to play it for a long time, and especially with all the World War II stuff that we're doing, definitely want to try to get this taken care of. And it's one of those games you really haven't heard of in a long time, and if you're obviously born after 2007 or just before 2007, you probably have no idea or ever even heard of this game. But when I bought this game for Steam, the game was on sale for 99 cents, which I think originally it's $9.99. But nonetheless, I mean, you know, I've been thinking about it on Steam for a while now, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about paying $10 for
Enemy air forces are inbound.
a game from almost 20 years ago.
Sir, bears come to aft. Meaty sub in our harbor, gentlemen. Grab the ash cans. Run that son of a bitch out of here.
Alright, so it looks like there's a mini sub in the harbor here. But as I said, I mean, like, granted, most games, like, you know, you go to Game Exchange or GameStop or whatever, and you can find all kinds of games and stuff like that for, you know, however much. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about buying a game for brand new for $10. I don't know. Alright, so we got plenty of planes coming in. They're just everywhere.
Blown them out of the sky, sir. Got him.
I mean, the controls feel good for everything, for what it is. Did I miss a prompt on how I'm supposed to take out this, this mini sub?
Enemy squadron.
Do I have depth charges or something? I'm pretty sure I have depth charges.
Hey, watch your fire.
And we're a patrol boat, or PT boat, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, because the machine guns aren't doing anything. Holy man, that's a lot of planes. a lot going on for this game right now. What am I supposed to do with this thing? How do I switch weapons?
Talk to me. Were we on target? Negative, sir. We need to get closer.
I think. Oh,
I'll bring us around for another
just
pass.
made a collision.
God damn it, she's still operational. Drop the charges when we're right on top of her.
We're sinking. All hands abandon ship. We have
Am I supposed to do
enemy
this?
aircraft.
What am I doing here?
Destroyed, sir.
Drop the now?
Launch
There we go. We found it.
down. Sonar
It's
read,
a
sun's
fairly
going
small
down,
explosion for a depth
got it,
charge,
we
but
got it.
that's alright, I guess.
Great work, crew. We've been marked. Bandit at 6 o'clock. Get the guns up. Up, God damn it!
Oh, sweet. Are we about to be... Oh, hell yeah. All right, hold on. I got to pause the game and get my flight stick out and everything. I knew this was coming, but it's a good thing I had it right here on the desk. All right. All right, how are these controls?
Palawa Airfield. Call sign Eagle 1. I'm in pursuit of Japanese bogies. Lieutenants Welch and Taylor are company.
All right, throttle works. Good. All right. Stick
My
works.
faults entirely. Eagles 2 and
Gun
3
works.
engage at will.
Nice. All right, cool.
Score 1 for the good guy.
Going a little fast. Ow. It'd be great if you guys not hit me. Kind of this point, but whatever. Alright, so we gotta take out these Japanese Zeros.
Sir, we have
I'm not sure if this is just like an attrition type thing, or I'm supposed to stop them from hitting an American ship or something like that. But it looks like we're further out away from the island now. I don't see anything in sight unless it's behind me specifically. But oh, okay, so we can actually do rolls and stuff like that without being interfered. Because I know in some like games where it has a plane that you can control, such as this, you can't do a complete you can't do a roll. Like you can't go inverted or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure why, but I know in this game you definitely can. And I'm getting shot at. All right, do some jank maneuvers here. It's a little bit touchy. The controls are a little bit touchy, or as sensitive as you would like, if you want to call it that.
Stay focused, Lieutenant. I don't want to be writing your mother a letter.
Enemy ship spotted, sir.
Alright, go into the vertical and see what else is around us. I can only, what the hell? This camera options suck. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just have to deal with. Because every time I move the mouse to look around, it just reverts back to the front of the plane. So it's pretty much useless. I mean, unless it's like locked in the settings or something like that, where it's like not like it's pre-look is locked or something. I can't. It's just not worth it for me. Are there no more Japanese planes? No, there's some planes up there. Yeah, there's a Japanese plane. All right, cool. We're just taking down more planes. Don't want to crash. That would not be good. Just barely missed that guy, but there's one pulling off this way. Oh shit! I forgot. The throttle is down, so we were just dropping out of the sky quite literally there. Nice.
We got him. Enemy squad is down.
There's another one. Taking a lot of hits from the Japanese ships here. Alright, awesome. We got another one. Just taking all the fire. Alright. We got 6 planes. I don't
Remember,
see
squad,
anything
shoot where
else.
your target is going to be. Not
Oh, okay. That's fine. Mission complete. Alright, cool. Alright, is that going to be mission 1 complete? Do I have to press anything? Press space? Click anything? Nothing's working. Is this the load screen? Hello? Hello? Just gonna do 360 around the entire plane. Okay, alright, cool.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. Also launched an attack against Malaya, Hong Kong, Guam, the Philippine Islands, Wake Island, Midway Island. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense.
Skipper, take us 10 degrees to port. This man had his own god and his own family. Why would he attack us?
I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
My country's going to war. I'm going with it.
Alright, cool. That was a nice little cutscene. I love how they actually put historical voices and recordings in there. Japan attacks U.S. and Pacific. Naval battle off Honolulu raging. Alright, so we completed on regular difficulty. Got all the primaries. There's a hidden objective? Okay. Well, we failed that, obviously. We lost a lot of ships. They also lost a lot of planes. 7 dive bombers, torpedo bombers 6, 3 fighters. Okay. Alright. Yeah, obviously we did a lot better in the patrol boat, obviously. And the AA marksmanship, or anti-aircraft fire. Next mission, the defense of the Philippines, December 13th, 1941. I don't understand any of these objectives, but alright. Other than what we're defending. I can see that the Japanese are coming from, obviously, the land, or the sea and air. And then we're coming from the island. Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go.
Right after Pearl, it became clear how badly we'd misjudged Japan's intentions and capabilities. We were getting our ass kicked all over the Pacific theater. We weren't just fighting a country. We were fighting a whole different way of thinking. I was deployed to the Philippines. Japanese forces were swarming all over the islands. They captured territory north of Luzon. We're pushing south. On arrival, my orders were to report to Admiral Hart.
Welcome to the other goddamn side of the world, Walker. I understand you personally shot down numerous enemy aircraft and sunk Jap submarines at Pearl. Quite nice, considering you've been too busy drinking beer and chasing skirt all night to report for duty on board your vessel.
Guilty as charged, sir.
You're under my command now, and I do not, repeat, not expect my officers to be making whoopee and chugging alcohol in a combat zone. We clear, Walker?
Sir.
I've assigned you a PT boat. We've reports of a Japanese invasion fleet heading straight for us. I briefed Lieutenant Kennedy on your arrival. You'll take flotilla command.
Aye, aye, Admiral.
General quarters. Enemy aircraft.
All right.
Combat vessels evacuate the harbor. Repeat, all combat vessels evacuate the harbor.
Evacuate the harbor. Okay. Why aren't we moving?
Get us moving,
Yeah.
goddammit! Engine's not firing, sir.
Oh,
No shit,
Great.
sailor. Keep boosting her. All other hands, man the guns. At least we can take a few of them with us.
Sir, we're under attack.
the hell? Why does it change? I wonder if that's like. I wonder if that's whenever they're in range, is whenever the reticle changes.
Enemy plane is going down.
They get out of the harbor. Okay, we're still not running yet. Cool. Where is it? Oh, it is a friendly. I know it is an enemy. I knew it.
Got him.
All right, we're gonna find more targets. Well, they're not in range. Okay, we're moving.
Good job,
Let's
sailor.
get
Get us
rolling.
moving.
We got one.
Full speed ahead.
Enemy squadron is down. Pumps are overwhelmed, sir. We're sinking. We have incoming enemy aircraft. Enemy squadron destroyed, sir. Enemy squadron has been destroyed, sir. Target is burning.
Skidoosh. Why are these guys white? The hell? No reason, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, we're moving. Leave the harbor like it's asking us to do.
Notch another one up to the good guys. We are coming under enemy fire. Target is going down.
Nice, we got
Target
3.
aircraft has been neutralized, sir.
PT 108 reporting. We've cleared the harbor.
No, not dead. Alright, cool.
All ears. Admiral Hart speaking. Spotters report a sizable invasion fleet closing on our position. Multiple troop ships plus destroyer escort. PTs 108 and 109, your task with keeping them off our beaches.
Alright, y'all heard that. Destroy the transport ships, and there will be destroyers.
Enemy troop ships.
Not exactly how well the destroyers are going to work in this game. Or like with PT Boat, I would assume they would instantly destroy these PT boats, but
Aye, aye, Admiral. We're moving
you
to
know,
engage.
it is what it is. Yeah, okay, so that reticle changes whenever they're in range, because you can't hit nothing if that reticle doesn't change. It doesn't really do anything, so you just gotta wait it out and wait until you get in range to start firing at these freaking boats. And really at anything, planes, see look there's the planes right there, their reticle just changed to being in range.
That's one less enemy pilot.
Our planes or these boats are in range now.
We did it. She's heading for a coral.
Yeah, if that's no, that's not a destroyer.
We got him riled, sir.
Alright, looks like we got all of them.
Enemy ship spotted, sir.
That's the
Good work,
destroyer over there.
Lieutenant.
And
Time to take down the big boys.
there's the landing ships.
Those troop ships will shrug off machine gun fire. They're gonna have to deploy torpedoes.
Aye, aye, sir.
This is Lieutenant Kennedy, PT 109. We're making a torpedo run on the transports.
We hit one. Enemy squadron destroyed, sir.
Ow.
Jeez.
More landing craft that we're getting rid of. How was that boat doing? He's sinking. Let's send 2 his way. That ship is sinking. It is no longer a ship. It will now be a coral reef.
We got another one. We nailed them, sir. Enemy air forces are inbound.
Yeah, that's a hit. The douche! Oh, it was almost a miss. But we got him.
We got one. She's had it.
The transport ship is sinking. Really need to reload these freaking torpedoes.
She's going down.
Lieutenant Kennedy here. Target destroyed. We're returning to defend the lagoon.
We did it. She's heading for the coral. We've blown them out of the sky, sir. We nailed them, sir. We have incoming
That
enemy
destroyer at
aircraft.
least twice, so it should definitely be going down. Do we not have any more? We have 5 more torpedoes. That should definitely be enough to sink that destroyer. The hell? No way. Well, these guys take care of those planes. We'll be alright. Gaining health? How?
We hit one. We got him. Enemy squadron is down.
Just send 2 that way just in case.
Enemy air forces are inbound.
Skadoosh.
We are coming under enemy fire.
That really missed. Check this Japanese transport ships. Don't see any more landing craft, so let's what those guys are gonna tell. They're all over the place here. Take care of that one. That one's on a range. These guys are though.
Enemy ship spotted, sir. Ah, there goes another one. We got
Nice.
him. Enemy squadron is down.
My transport ships.
We did it. She's heading for the coral.
Skadoosh, skadoosh.
We are coming under enemy fire. Sir, we have sighted an enemy vessel. Ah, there goes another one.
Outstanding, Walker. That's the last of them. Now, clean up the rest of those landing craft.
Alright, well, we sunk that ship. Now we just gotta get rid of the rest of these landing crafts that somehow just randomly took off while sinking. Mission completed. Alright. All 4 enemy forces have been defeated. And there's their sinking boat.
That's for Pearl, you bastards! Stay off my beaches!
Got any Irish blood in you, Walker? Only it's a long time since I saw a man enjoy a fight so much.
They started it, Lieutenant.
Mr. Walker,
Sir?
we're evacuating the area.
Evacuating? We just held our position.
First thing a warrior needs to learn, Walker, is not how to fight. It's when to fight. This was just a holding exercise to give us time to prepare for a fallback.
I've crossed thousands of miles of ocean just to retreat?
You can't win a war single-handed, Walker. A dead hero is no use to this Navy or this country. Stash your gear, prepare to move out. That, son, is an order.
I knew Hart was wrong. The last thing we needed in this war was a lack of aggression.
And Walker, don't go taking this as a compliment, but you've just been promoted. I need a man to command a Clemson-class destroyer. Job's yours. Don't let me down.
Only in a war could you get your ass kicked by your commanding officer, then promoted in the same speech.
The Pacific Post! Victory! Defense of the Philippines, December 13th, 1941. Alright guys, well that is the end of mission number 2. 8 minutes to do our mission here. Okay, alright. Well, either way, we did 2 missions today. We will continue the campaign, and there will be a whole series of the entire campaign and possibly some more. But either way, if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. See you later.